Righty crew, what is up? Second video of the day. I just finished Nightbitch. Now, what do I have to say about this movie? It's weird. It has to do with a female, Amy Adams. If you guys haven't seen it, it's on Hulu. Amy Adams, and she is going through. She's like a single parent, and she doesn't have a life anymore because she dropped everything for this kid, and she doesn't really have a job, sex life, friends. It's like, okay, I've known some people that are like that. And then she starts becoming feral, and then out of nowhere, she loses her teeth, sharp teeth, becomes like a dog, starts barking at her kid, which I was like, but the way she treats her kid in this, and I'm like, okay, yeah. The way she treats her kid in this, I'm like, I see a lot of parallels to like actual parenting tips and everything else in here. Like, hey, go to sleep. No, I don't want to. Well, let's read a book. And then they read a book, and the kid's just like, no, when? It's just like, okay. I've seen that, heard that, been a part of that. And then it's just a weird movie. Like, it's one of those movies that I'm like, should I recommend it or should I not? I mean, yeah, I could recommend it. It didn't really go into theaters. When it did, it was like, it made $100,000, which I'm going to guess it didn't make that much money because it wasn't in that many theaters. I have no idea. But this movie it's interesting. It deals with parenting. It deals with having a child as a single parent. It deals with how you, well, it's like, you have like depression and postpartum depression after that and everything else. She doesn't have a life. She thinks it's her fault when it's not her fault. She thinks not having a sex life is her fault. She thinks that the way she raised her kid, oh, he's not sleeping because it's my fault. And it's like, no, it's not your fault. It's just, a kid. So she thinks like a lot of stuff is her fault. She thinks like she doesn't have a life because it's, I have a kid now, so it's my fault. It's like, no, that's not why. But like this, it's a weird movie. Like the first half is just weird. Second half is even more weirder. Like second half, I won't spoil it for you guys because it came out a month ago, and I'm guessing most of you haven't seen it because it came out like a month ago. But it's a really weird movie. I would give it a 6.5 out of 10. It's got Amy Adams in it. I haven't seen her in like a lot of stuff. I mean, the last thing I ever saw her in was like The Office, and that was it really. And then after The Office, she's like was in, I guess, a few other stuff. I don't know. But if I were you guys, I'd go and watch it. I mean, it's a weird movie. If you like weird movies, great. If you don't like weird movies, bleh. All right, crew. See you later.